Common question these days for clients is, what's the difference between filing bankruptcy at Chapter 13 or Chapter 7? I've heard these numbers. I've heard Chapter 11. Generally, a Chapter 11 is something that, although an individual could use it if they have certain levels of debt, it's not very common, so it's usually for businesses. So we won't even talk about that today. Let's put that aside. But Chapter 13 and 7 are the main ones that individuals or couples would file. 13 is essentially a repayment plan. So you're generally going to, between 3 and 5 years, paying your creditors a certain amount of what you owe. So let's say you owe $100,000 to creditors and you have disposable income of a couple $100 extra a month after paying all of your bills. The court's going to say, let's take your disposable income and you can use that towards paying your credit cards or what have you over 3 years, up to 5 years. And at the end of that period, whatever you've paid off, let's say it started out at $100,000, you've paid off $20,000 of it, the remaining $80,000 gets wiped away. It gets completely discharged and gone. So you've only paid 20% of your debt, although you're in a payment plan for up to 5 years, and paying your disposable income to make those payments. Chapter 7 is a complete liquidation where basically the court takes a look at your assets, applies exemptions to allow you to keep some of them. If there's anything left over that they can sell essentially to pay off creditors, they will. And then the rest is completely wiped out. There are some exceptions, certain taxes, domestic support obligations, things that don't get wiped out. Generally, your credit cards, your medical bills, lawsuits that you might have pending, most of the time those are going to get completely wiped out and eliminated. The Chapter 7, you have to qualify, meaning you can't make too much money or they're going to say you need to do a 13 and repay some of your creditors because you make enough money. If you fall below the limit to file for Chapter 7, you qualify and you can file Chapter 7 because it's a quicker process. 4 to 6 months, you're done versus 5 years, up to 5 years, and repayments along the way. Chapter 7, you wipe out 100% usually of your debt. Chapter 13 could be anywhere from 1% of your debt is wiped out to 99 or 100% is wiped out. So people favor Chapter 7, but there are some complexities in what assets you can keep and things like that, to where you might have to do a Chapter 13, like if you own a house with a lot of equity or some other things that come into play. But that's kind of the main difference between 7 and 13. Completely eliminate your debts. 13 is a repayment plan, takes a little longer, and you're going to have to pay some or all of your debt.